Welcome back to my channel. I recorded in slow-mo once again, and you guys know what that means. No sound, so I guess I will do a voiceover. And I have half a voice, so bear with me. I'm not trying to be sexy. I just literally have half a voice. So me and V went out to this adorable little place in downtown Phoenix called FYPM for a little drink and appetizer. It's so cute in here. I love that everything is pink and dark, and the menu is really cool. It had like a little story and picture of all these figures. It was kind of like historical vibes. Then we went down the street to this Mexican place. Unfortunately, I do not remember what this place is called, but it was very delicious. As you can see, we have to take a picture of everything. And I was also on TikTok live during this, but I actually talked quite a bit in this part, so I'm kind of bummed that I don't have any sound, but I will have to clip most of the sound out anyway because of the background music. So whatever, it's fine. I'm about to go TikTok live. I think that's why I'm setting my phone up. I've been going TikTok live like once a week or a couple times a week, just experimenting, doing different things, and I actually really enjoy it. I feel like social media has just become so lame. Like, I'm gonna continue to use social media because I genuinely enjoy posting on it. But I just feel like it's really lame. Like, Instagram is just a bunch of people watching you. I get engagement, but I don't, you guys know I don't open DMs. But I mean, just in general, like, the way that you will get hundreds of people watching your story, but then, like, my posts get like a fraction of what they used to. And it's not that I care about likes and stuff, but it just goes to show like the difference is insane. I will get like 700 to 1,000 views on my story and like 30 likes on my content. I just think that's the craziest thing. I don't know. I used to average like 700 likes on my content. So I think that's very weird. But I know it's not just me, I know it's everybody, so it's whatever. But yeah, I say all that to say I love TikTok, I love YouTube. I'm just really not fucking with Instagram. I love Instagram, I'm gonna keep using it like I use everything else, but I just feel like I get to be a lot more authentic on TikTok, and you can literally post whatever, and like no one gives a shit about aesthetics. This food was gas, but as you can, I don't know if you can tell by my face, it was way spicy for me. I don't like a lot of spice. I'm very sensitive. So yeah, it's like way too hot. As you can see by my face, it's like way too much. But it was good, so I kept eating it because it's whatever. So yeah, what were we talking about? Social media. Yeah, so social media has just been really weird. I haven't posted for some weeks because multiple videos, the past 3 videos I made, they were actually sit down videos where I was getting really personal with you guys, and those were also recorded in slow mo. And that is actually disappointing because I can't really do a voiceover to me just sitting there talking. Like, I might as well just re record it. But I need to start being mindful because I've been doing this for a long time. Like, I've been doing this for years and I still keep doing that. And the screen will say, like, slow mo, but I'm not really looking at it, you know? So I just need to be more mindful. That's us on TikTok Live. Hee hee, how cute. This ceviche that I'm eating right now, or no, maybe that was the leftover of my tacos, but I want to show you guys the bowl that I'm talking about. That was $24. Everything I feel like was reasonably priced, but that bowl specifically that we're eating out of, that Veronica is putting on, Veronica, bro. I keep calling her fucking Veronica. This is Victoria. I need to quit calling her that. I keep calling her that lately. Veronica is like one of my alter egos. And I don't have any other friends with the name V, so I don't know if that's why I'm doing it, but like the past couple weeks, I keep calling her fucking Veronica. Like, ew, it's Victoria. So that's why I just call her V. But anyway, that ceviche that she's scooping up, like that bowl, that was literally $24. She's about to show you. Yep. And it's like the size of my palm. So I just thought that was crazy. Like, I don't know. Going out to eat anywhere is expensive, and especially in downtown Phoenix, but that to me was like, holy shit, $24. That's like half a tank of gas. So I don't know, I just thought that was kind of weird. Anyway, I don't really have much to say about this part. I really just was kind of giving you guys an update on social media and how I feel about it. Because yeah, I just am really making sure, especially with this YouTube shit, everything I do with social media, I really do enjoy it, but I want to continue to enjoy it. So I'm gonna keep posting for me, but I don't really even consume much anymore of other people's stuff. Like it really has to like interest me or be a true escape for me. Otherwise it's not fun. I just feel like there's so much copy and paste, especially with content, whether it's short form or long form. Like everything just feels very copy paste and very robotic. And so I don't want to be that because I don't like to watch that. So who knows, but I'm only sharing this because you guys love to watch me eat for some reason. I think I want to do more cooking stuff. Like, I think I really want to just start giving you guys like cooking with Kaya vibes, except I can actually cook, not to be mean, but I really want to start showing just more long form stuff of what I already post on my Instagram. So if you watch my Instagram stories, I'm always posting like my meals and my supplements and my gym selfie after the gym, but like I'm never actually posting the long form versions of that. So I think I really want to post more of that type of stuff, like cooking, and I would really love to do a series on pole dancing that I think would be really fun, like teach people how to pole dance or just document my journey of relearning. Um, I've taught myself how to pole dance like multiple times, but then I'll stop for like months at a time and you have to like regain the strength. So I thought it'd be really fun to do a series on that and maybe like some plant stuff, just stuff that is really who I am and that's what I'm doing. And that's what I do post on my other pages, but yeah, it's never like the long form content of that. So these are our scrappings. We demolished that food. Very good. My tacos were gas. I don't know what I got. I think I got carne asada. I can't remember. And this is the bathroom. Bathroom is cute, graffiti vibes. So I wanted to show you guys. Adorable. Look how cute I am. My little pigtails. I actually just really needed to wash my hair. Oh, here I'm back at the studio. So let's talk about music. You guys have been asking me for music for the past couple years. I can't believe it's already been over 2 years since I dropped my last music, which was The Good Part, and that was my EP. And I have not been in the studio since until this moment. Well, that's a lie. There was one time I went to the studio, maybe like a month or two before this session, and it was very negative, which I'm actually going to get into a little bit deeper about. Not that session, but just kind of my experience with music in general, because the reason that you guys don't see me put out stuff consistently, or why you see me go in spurts where like I'll post really consistently with music and then I like completely switch topics, is because it is just so hard to find reliable people that you can vibe with and that's also professional. And this person, Ronnie, that I'm recording with now, or in this session, like he reached out to me just through mutuals, and I just trusted my gut because I felt good vibes from it. And so I took the chance, and it was a beautiful session, but it just doesn't normally go like that. It's usually just really toxic, really weird. Like the last session that I had a couple months ago, that was the first time I had been in the studio, like I said, since that last project. And it was just a fucking mess. Like, the guy started to get, for one, he just was not up to par. Like, I had to repeat myself a million times, like, even when I was just trying to tell him to, like, go back to certain parts, like, when I would try to give, I was trying to give him direction, and he was, like, getting lit, and then it turned into, like, him screaming at me. And that's kind of a common thing, unfortunately, but anyway, I'm gonna keep trying, and I do have music that I want to give you guys, but it's just a feeling. So Yeah, I'm thinking of switching it up for sure. I'm definitely gonna switch it up, and like I said, with everything I do and especially music, I'm never gonna do it to the point where it's like not fun for me anymore. So, yeah, I think this will be a good situation. This session was really healing for me, even though these boys don't know this. Like, they really healed a lot for me because it was just uncomfortable for it being so long. And then on top of like the PTSD of having like majority negative instances rather than positive instances, yeah, it just can be really intimidating. And every time I spoke up, they validated me and we pivoted every single time. Like they just don't know what that does. Like they just don't know what that does. So that was really refreshing to just be around people that are genuine and understand you. And yeah, we just get each other. So I was really happy about that. We didn't even finish a song, and I'm kind of bummed like I didn't get to record. Like any of me recording was in slow mo, so there's no sound. So unfortunately, you guys don't get to hear that. But I think after this, you do get a little bit of sound. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna start putting music out again now that I have like some reliable people that are normal and sane, and they're talented as well. Like I know that they can handle what I need. So. Yeah, definitely. How much left of the song is that? Like
30 seconds.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more than that. Yeah, and I don't mind that beat drop.
Cool.
Right? Like, I don't mind that. I'm just trying to think if I need to write more, if we can repeat any of it. You all the time.
That's where I fixed that shit. Huh? Did you do it more than once in the song? I'm not sure.
No, I don't think so. I thought you did too. No, I don't even know. Now I'm about to do a little bit of stretching for you guys. So, as you guys know, or if you don't know, I have been really dedicated to my health the past year. I've always been dedicated to my health. If you've been following me for years, I've always been very passionate about a holistic lifestyle and taking care of myself and just like wellness in general. But this year, especially my physical and my mental health, I have gained like 50 pounds in the past year. I was severely underweight. I was in a toxic relationship that ended very fast, like ended as fast as it started, but it was very bad. I was in a toxic job. I've just been through a whole bunch, and we'll get into that. Like I said, I want to sit down and redo the videos that I had to scrap for you guys, but I definitely want to fill you guys in on like the past couple years of my life and where I'm at, just in all aspects, because I feel like even though I show you guys so much, I'm still very, very, very private. Um, but yeah, I'm like really, really, really proud of the commitment that I made to myself with my physical health. I feel really good about my body, and I just feel good again. I feel limber again. I have made it a point to stretch every single day. Like, even on my off days, I really make time to just stretch my body out because um, I think it's just important to move the energy around in your body. Like, yes, this is for your physical, but this is also very beneficial for just your energy and your mental. And I notice the days that I'm not moving are mentally a lot worse for me. So I'm really just making it a point to be active. Like, even on my off days from the gym, it has saved my life to just like go on a walk or stretch out or go shoot some hoops. I have a basketball court like right next door that's outside, so I started like shooting hoops again. And I just got a jump rope last week, so I've been getting back in a jump rope. But yeah, I think, like I said, of course, it's really cool to see like the physical benefits and see the way that your body changes, but it's as equally beneficial to your mental, and that's what I've noticed. Like, just keeping that energy moving and consistently getting rid of that old energy. Um, yeah, I think it's really important. So, oh, there's Gucci. Oh no, that's Elvis actually. I can never tell. I love my cats so much. I have two cats if you didn't know, and you'll see Gucci later on, I think, comes in the screen a lot more. Elvis does not like to be on camera unless my face is in the camera and I'm talking to the camera, then he loves to be in the way. But if not, like, he hates the camera. It's like they know, I swear they know. So yeah, also your hips, like you can see I'm stretching my hips really good. Really, really important because your hips hold a lot of energy. And if you sit in a desk all day, like I do for work, I sit in a desk. And so stretching out my hips and my legs always relieves a lot of back pain, and it just helps with posture. I've really been working on my posture as well the past year. I had terrible posture my whole life. I always have, like, I can remember from the time I was little, my dad would walk up behind me and like grab my shoulders and pick them up because I was always just like hunched over, which I also think that's like maybe a mental health thing. I think people that kind of slouch or hunch as adults, I'm always curious to hear their history and their childhood, because I think that our posture says a lot about us. So, yeah, as an adult, I'm really trying to work on my posture and sit up straight. And I've been doing a lot more. Like, my first 6 months of my gym time I was really focused on my lower body because that's where I was like so skinny, and I've always been more insecure about my lower half because I am naturally skinny. And so, yeah, I cannot have a flat ass. It's just not in me. I just am too cute for that. Oh, there's Gucci. So, I really worked on my lower half, and then when I gained a bunch of weight and bulked up my lower half, now I'm focused on getting a really strong core, a really strong back, great posture. Um, and so, yeah, I've been doing a lot more upper body as much as I've done lower body, and it feels so good. I deal with a lot of back pain from doing hair for years. I was an athlete too my whole life, so I just have a lot of stuff that's always been going on with me physically. And I used to have this terrible shoulder pain that started when I started doing hair. I think it's emotional as much as it is physical, but keeping a strong upper body has just helped immensely. Like, I almost never deal with an achy back or um, anything like that. I store a lot of my stress like in my neck and shoulders, and I have that little hump at the very top of my neck, and so I actually lay on one of those neck things. I don't know what they're called. I should have showed you guys, but I lay on one of those for like 10 minutes a day. You just lay down on your back and you put your head or your neck on the back of it, and it like helps reshape that and re-stretch that and take the pressure off of that area. So that has really helped tremendously because I just like refuse to be an old person that's like slouched over and can't stand up straight. And I have really bad TMJ as well, and it's helped immensely with my TMJ. So yeah, it's just crazy how everything is connected. Like you'll feel pain in one part of your body and you can work out the complete opposite part of your body, and then magically it's like the pain is gone. So it just goes to show that everything is connected. I actually read this post on Twitter the other day. I'm gonna look it up right now and see if I can find it, but I read this fascinating post on Twitter the other day. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this guy says every time you do a bicep curl, 30% of your strength is leaking sideways and ends up in your leg. Biomechanics researchers finally measured it only a couple of years back. Your muscles don't behave like you think. So, I'm gonna see if I can find. Oh, wait, that's not really what I'm trying to read you guys, though. I'm trying to read you guys, like, there's a bunch of extra information on this I don't really want to give you. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, 47 sensors on one lifter. So for a bicep curl, force appeared in the opposite calf. Isn't that crazy? A bicep curl. So they put electrodes like on someone's body and tested all this, and they said it's not a glitch and it wasn't bad form. It's literally just mechanical reality of the human body. So the way that anatomy textbooks draw muscles like cables, you can see the origin, the insertion, and straight lines. So it's like mapping rivers without the ocean. So when your bicep contracts, the force is splitting three ways. So only 70% reaches the weight, but the other 30% spreads through fascial sheets, crosses 7 muscle compartments, and ends up in your legs, core, and jaw. Researchers call it epimuscular myofascial force transmission. So, in other words, your muscles gossip through their wrapping constantly. The measurement that changes everything: stimulate a rat's shin muscle, and 27% of the force shows up in the calf. Zero nerve connection, pure mechanical transfer through fascia. This is why you leak strength. So, a bicep curl in perfect isolation, you're teaching 642 muscles to ignore each other, but creating a body that fights itself. So he said, for example, watch someone with chronic pain lift. Face tightens, shoulder creeps up. That's not compensation. That's force with nowhere to go. The energy has to travel somewhere. Blocked fascia equals force traffic jam, which creates adhesions, and you feel it as tightness. So I say all that to say that it's interesting that even though like weightlifting is so good for us, it's still not really like using our body the best way that it could be. So I want to dive deeper into that when I have more time on another day. Because we can't get into all that right now. I don't have enough time. But anyway, if you made it through this vlog, thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry to keep you guys waiting, and I promise I am going to do better about recording in slow-mo and stop doing that so that I don't have to throw away a bunch of footage or do these stupid voiceovers. So thank you guys so much for being here. Like, seriously, it really means the world. And please like, comment, subscribe, share me. Share me. Thank you so much. Love you. Mwah.